Hey y'all, welcome to my channel. For those of you returning, welcome back, and for those of you that are new, hello, my name is Erica. I'm a homeschooling, homemaking mama of 5. This started out in the morning, and I usually like to make my bed. I don't know, I just do. Making my bed is one of those things that I've always been pretty consistent with. I think every room has a center point or a focal point, and if that one particular thing is taken care of, it will either make or break your room. Like if it's not done, it makes the whole room seem messy, and if it is done, it makes the whole room seem a little bit more put together. And obviously in the bedroom, it's, making the bed. So that's what I started with here. And of course, I'm sure you guys have heard everyone say it. If your bed's made, you're less tempted to get back in it. And y'all, I did realize how off-centered this blanket was. And even though I don't like things even and stuff, I wasn't about to have that. That did bother me. So you'll see that I do straighten it out. My husband walked in the bedroom last night and said, "Oh my goodness, this bedroom feels so empty." He's like, "I love it." And it is really nice. It's nice to not have stuff on the floor. Here, I was just getting a load of laundry started after I did that. So laundry, it's been easier for me as far as actually doing it. And as I suspected, I am the problem. There were like 2 piles of me and my husband, our clothes on the floor in the laundry room. So then this is just a neat little shot. I thought I'd give you guys a peek into what we do during the day besides cleaning. I'm grading my daughter's math packet. As I've told you guys before, and if you're new, just my children are homeschooled, and they have a curriculum that is geared towards independent study. So they usually do their school on their own, and then I go over it and grade it, if they have any questions or to make sure they're not cheating and all that stuff. But we have a pretty good system. So obviously I'm just putting the clothes over into the dryer, and yes, the top of that is disgusting. Oh, but look at this, y'all. Ooh. I'm terrible with changing my lint trap. I always have been. I'll wind up catching my house on fire one of these days. So, I know I've talked about how the rest of my house tends to suffer when I've got some little small makeover project. And since I've been doing my bathroom, the rest of the house has been okay. I've been trying to be intentional with specific areas like the dishes and the laundry. Now, as I'm looking in my living room right now, there's clutter, and toys and stuff everywhere, but I'm not too upset about that. But, the daily basic essentials like food and clothes. And I'd like to blame this catch-all in here in my bathroom on the makeover, and some of it is from it, but my husband and I are terrible to throw things on top of it, me more than him. So I don't know. I have been getting rid of stuff in here and, doing the whole decluttering process, but it's, I do need to probably put a little bit more effort into it. I don't normally use Windex. I'm just trying to use this up because I had a huge refill bottle of it. I really prefer the World's Best Cleaner, and I'm noticing that the rags that you use, or towels, whatever you use, a cloth to wipe your windows, really matters the most. I got those rags from O'Reilly's, and they're fantastic. I even use them for my sink, after, to pick up hair and little fuzz bits after you've disinfected it, because it seems like those take forever. And those rags just, pick it right up. So I want to say they were like $30 for a pack of 15 or 20. I'm not exactly sure. I know they were fairly expensive. I did get a discount on them because, I have several family members that work there, but it's definitely worth it. Now that I have used them, I would pay full price for them. And this laundry, y'all, for y'all that know, we started a new laundry system, and my children are doing their own laundry. This is not their laundry. This is me and my husband's. I guess where I have just, I don't have to do it as much. You would think that I'd be better about folding it and putting it up. Instead, I've gone right back to throwing it on the floor in my laundry room. I do not know what is going on that I have to keep doing that. It's not difficult for me to take it from the laundry room to my bedroom. So, I don't know. I got to do better, y'all. And then here I am. I needed to mop my floor. My son had gotten sick. And, disclaimer, then we'll talk about, vomit for a second. He will stand there. I don't know what it is. He gets really upset and will just throw up wherever he's standing. So I had to mop all my floors, just to disinfect all that. He's fine now, but I don't know, you guys. Y'all, your kids ever, your kids ever done that? My oldest did that too. Like, it just wherever they stood, they'd just freak out or whatnot. Instead of running to the bathroom, you know, they just right there. So. This was late at night, and this was the very last thing I had to do before I had to get in bed. But, you know, obviously you sweep and then you mop. But I went ahead and I did a large majority of my house. I did not get my dining room or my kitchen because it was pouring rain and my dogs were outside, and I knew they were just going to run all over my floor and get little muddy paw prints all over it. So I just said never mind about that. But I really like the Tide and the hot water. It does seem to clean your floor a lot better. At first I wasn't so sure. I thought maybe it was just, you know, shiny where my floors have been dull, but no, this is definitely something I'm going to keep using. I do have a little Resolve mop, you know, a little spray and wipe, so that I use for like just little small messes and daily mopping, but this is my preferred method of mopping for the moment. I do sometimes add Fabuloso in it, but and this is just a little picture of my husband and Joe doing their little sight words. Hello, y'all. I'm going to say good morning because it is currently 6:21 with while I'm filming this. We went on our morning run. I rolled out of bed at 4:30 and ended up going to run, but I think it's easier, like I said before, easier, not easy, but easier for me at 4:30 because by the time I'm halfway through it, I'm like, oh, wait, I'm awake. So yeah, that's why I'm looking like this time. I look like this a lot of times, but that's why I look like this specifically at this moment. So I am going to finish my bathroom in the next 2-3 days. So I should have that. The video should be out on Saturday. That should be it. So I probably won't have a story time for y'all because it's just going to be basically a makeover video. I might have, you know, who knows what I'll add to the end at the outro. It just depends how long it is. Let's see, what else is going on? I'm on day 10 of 75 hard. For those of you that don't know, I'm still stuck with it. Like I said, we ran this morning for our outdoor. Yesterday, I decided to pace my backyard, you know, just to walk back and forth, and it was raining and it was cold. And the rain actually wasn't that bad, and the cold wasn't. It wasn't even that. It was my shoes. My shoes were soaked through, and I had stepped in dog duty at some point. So yeah, but I did it. I am down 2 pounds. Yay. The weight loss wasn't the main reason I did this. I'm not going to lie though, you guys. I'm tickled about it and I was hoping for it. So about 3 years ago, I broke my foot. And when I broke my foot, I was still doing gluten-free. And I think I had started keto at the time too. And I was in much, much better shape. Well, then when I broke my foot, obviously I was kind of, you know, laid up for a little bit. That's actually when I discovered all these cleaning videos on YouTube. Cambria was the first one I ever watched, and I loved her, and she's still my favorite. But anyway, so when I broke my foot, it seemed like from that point, I really struggled to lose weight afterwards. I don't know if or to keep the weight off, to maintain a good weight. I don't know if it was the keto. I don't know if it was my foot. I mean, you know, I'm 38, so I know things start to change. You know, they have been since 30, so who knows what it was. But it's been, I'd always been, I'm not trying to brag, but I've always been blessed with fairly good genes, you know, genetics. Losing weight, as long as I tried, was never really difficult. And now for the first time, you know, these last few years, it has been a struggle to get anything off. I can't, like, if I eat anything at this point, anything bad, if I cheat on my diet at all, like, I'm instantly bloated and it takes like 4 days to get the water weight off. You know, I can't have anything. I have to stick to a strict diet. And while I don't feel like my diet right now is current, I'm not even gonna say diet, it's just the way I'm eating because it's not very restrictive. I'm just not eating anything with gluten. Maybe that's restrictive to some people, I don't know. To me, it doesn't feel like that. I do love my breads and my pastas, but they hurt my stomach, and then I retain a lot of water, and that's what I've been having the most trouble with is water weight. So I think that's going to help me tremendously. I'm not celiac. I don't have celiac, and I don't think I'm gluten intolerant. I think just, you know, there's just so much processed stuff and there's so much junk and everything anymore. So there's probably just something that's just specifically, you know, not good for me. But, so anyway, I was saying I lost 2 pounds. But my diet, you know, I stay under 2,000 calories. I'm not really that hungry right now. I think that might be because I have a freaking water gallon. What I'm drinking all that water, so that helps. I guess, I don't know. But all right, I'm gonna stop on that because I'm rambling and I completely forgot what I said. So we'll step back to the video. Anyway, so that's what we did this morning. My skin, though, back to the water, is so soft now. I guess my body's finally hydrated. I didn't realize how dehydrated I was before. Like, it's super, super smooth. I even noticed, like, was putting my lotion on my legs and stuff, like, you know, we all get dry and stuff, especially this time of year when, you know, winter's getting over and stuff, you know, you get flaky and all that. And I have noticed that. So, and I'm sleeping better. And one of the biggest things I have noticed, I think this has more to do with the medicine I'm on. I have grinded my teeth for 14 years in my sleep. I have had to sleep with a mouth guard in. And if I didn't, I would wake up and my jaws would hurt so bad right here. My ears would hurt. My neck would be horrible. And then I would get headaches throughout the day. And then the worst part was I would get ear infections. I kept ear infections. So if I went one night without my mouth guard, I would get an ear infection. Since I started my medicine, I have not had to sleep with my mouth guard in. I lost it. Actually, no, I washed it. I had stuck it in my pocket when I woke up. I stuck it in my pocket to go put it in my case in the bathroom, and I forgot about it, and I washed it in the washing machine. And that night, I went to sleep without it, and I haven't put it back in, y'all. My mouth doesn't hurt. My ear isn't full of fluid for the first time in 14 years. And then I've noticed, too, with this 75 heart, I'm sleeping better. For the first time in 20 years, I went to sleep without the TV on and without my Audible on. I usually do one or the other. I've been really into listening to books, you know, Audible things when I fall asleep. And I was so tired, y'all, a good tired, that I fell asleep without it. So I'm really tickled with my physical progress right now. I guess my mental progress too. Like, again, I think the mouth stuff has more to do with the ADHD medicine that I'm on, but regardless, I am trying to teach myself. The main purpose of the self-discipline is I would eventually like to be at the point where I don't have to be on medicine, but I know I have to have, you know, the life skills or the habits or the outlets or whatever. I know there's a word I'm looking for. The techniques to deal with stuff on my own. So that's what this is. I need discipline. 38 years old and I'm trying to teach myself discipline, but I guess it's never late to learn new tricks, right? So anyway, I feel like I've rambled enough. I see I'm going on 7 minutes now. So I hope wherever you all are at, you are having a blessed one. I realize I did not talk at all about the cleaning, but I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory. So anyway, I will see y'all in the next one. Bye.
Woohoo! I am done. I am done. I am done. I am done.